Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Slay the Princess. Uh, this should be the final episode, or at least the final episode of the main story. I don't know yet if I'm going to delve into this and cover every single vessel, but either way, I'm not sure what the plan is with this episode, to be honest with you. I've kind of like...
You make your... We're not gonna...
Okay, you guys need to shut up. You guys need to stop talking. I'm talking here. It's my intro, okay? I don't know what the plan is. I don't know. So, I've killed the princess multiple times. Run away. Helped her. I guess let's just enter the basement and see what we can really do. Let's say just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. She's beautiful.
We've got this.
Begging you to stay focused.
You all need to shut up.
Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Well, we'll see about that. Shit, wrong button. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Why not?
You're only making this more difficult.
You need to shut up. I'm just like you're talking too much.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I just told you to shut up, man.
You're doing the right thing.
You also need to shut up.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
What if I just leave her here? Can I leave her
I'm
here?
guessing you don't have the key?
Don't worry about it.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know that. I'm going to check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here.
Is this where the door locks? Yeah, the door is locked. Try the door. Fuck's sake. I guess, well...
Easier for whom? Easier for...
I heard the door slam.
We've seen this. Is it gonna... We've seen this. Oh, wait, hold on. Slave the princess, slay the princess. I saved her last time, didn't I? Yeah, I saved her in the scenario last time, because this is like the damsel or whatever. Yeah, let's fucking kill her.
Without hesitation, bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground.
Lol, idiot.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
No.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Hey. There's one thing in the world that can possibly save me from you. It's called the dagger that I have. That can save me, I reckon.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Don't worry about it.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Well, yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
I'm not so sure.
If we believe that, then it's true.
Now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal
What
blow,
the fuck?
she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Has she just become a wild animal? Is that what this is?
Trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Aye, boss. Slay the princess.
Your nerves are seizing with pain. You know you've done your fair share of damage as well. Your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Maybe we should try stabbing her from the front then? Potentially?
Seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive?
Ignore him. He's bullshitting. We would die
Do
anyway.
you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Look,
You
who
take
needs
another
blood?
step
It's fine.
forward when the princess lunges towards you.
She needs to get this FNAF jump scare shit out of my face.
The two
Stab
of
her.
you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor Princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the Princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
No. Why would you say that? I was defending myself. I did nothing wrong.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
What? You fucking killed me. What more do you want, woman? You like, come on. I think we're even. I think we should let bygones be bygones.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, round 2. The Witch. Huh. I really hope these vessels don't, like, impact, the actual ending of, like, the thing in the Long Quiet. I hope we haven't turned her into, like, a horrible person hellbent on killing us.
Warn it, she will. Don't.
Voice of the Opportunist. Don't worry, you can trust us to get the job done. I can't trust fucking any of you. You guys suck. You guys, all of you guys always suck.
The interior
Oh.
of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Yeah. Let's do the fucking mirror thing. Whatever, man. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your
Take the
hands
blade.
again. You take the blade from the shelf. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Well, buddy, I have a feeling we're gonna go down here and find a wild animal trying to kill us immediately. So, might need to keep that thing ready.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Wait, have we not been doing that? Have we... Are we fucking stupid or something? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I see why we've got fucked up so many times.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Buddy, you'll fucking say that for anything. That means nothing to
Her
me.
voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Okay, so not a wild animal. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
No, we're on a clean slate here. I've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong. Let bygones be bygones. You know, we killed each other last time. We're even.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Exactly.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
No, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. I don't want to hear any of you. I want to make my own choices, not listen to your stupid ass fucking, like, I think we should do this. Shut up, man.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
You all really like to hear yourselves talk.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Let's get this over with.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Okay, so she kind of is a wild animal. She's a tail.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Buddy, I think it's pretty obvious. If you've got a hand behind your back, you're probably carrying a weapon in this specific situation.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Don't be nice to him. He sucks.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just
That's a
glad
surprise.
we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Is this your world? Is this really your world? I don't know if I buy that.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Middle ground. Middle ground on what? This is like the middle ground, buddy. One side is like one side, the princess will completely end the world if she gets outside, and also wants us fucking dead. The other side is us, and we're just chilling. Where's the middle ground? Are like, what, we gonna kill ourselves and appease her?
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones?
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains. A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all is fair.
I don't think that's true. We both died. You know, I think we both died. I think it's fair. Do I apologize? Was there enough to give her my blade? I'm not fucking doing that. That's stupid. I'll apologize for the sake of it.
Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Thank you. How nice.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Why do I have the nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Guilty? Guilty? Me? Guilty? No. I have not felt a lick of guilt for anything I've done. I have killed you so many times over, and have I felt bad for it once? Never.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
This world isn't real, it doesn't matter.
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back.
I think there's a very high chance of that, but who cares?
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Who the fuck is number one in this situation? It's not you. It's not fucking the narrator. It's not the hero. It's not me. It's not her either. There's no number one. We all fucking suck here. Not a single person is number one in any way possible. We all suck. I guess we should, like... See, I'm thinking... I want to spare her because I don't want the, you know, the real princess being like pissed off at us for killing her so many times. I know she said she wouldn't be, but like I don't want to give her only personalities that like hate us. So on one hand I'm thinking save her, but on the other hand I think we've been like we've saved her a lot of times too, haven't we? There's been a lot of times where we've let her go, and like the temptation to throw for content, the temptation to kill her just because it would be funny. Oof. Oof. Fuck it, we'll just probably save her, I guess. Probably. We'll keep talking, Emma. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Oh. Why the fuck are you chained up then?
The princess grins as the chains fall
Oh.
from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Don't praise her when she's about to lunge at us and rip our neck out like a rabid animal.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
We're getting there. We'll see about that. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Beneficial for us? Fucking how, dude? This isn't beneficial for us. We're doing this because it's like, I don't know. Why am I doing this? Why don't I just kill her?
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Ooh. We just leave with her? I'm thinking of just leaving with her. Like... I mean, that's probably... Because if we kill her again, I think things will get worse, right? I'm assuming if we kill her again or she kills us, things are just gonna get worse. Because... that's kind of what happened with the blade. None of us got out. We just kept killing each other. I don't want to see what she like. What the fuck she's gonna become if this gets worse. So we just get out now, you know.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
And she's gonna stab me.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Why is she like a cat? Strange.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Yeah, she's gonna stab us in the back.
Oh no, Well, you can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
Yeah, no, I think we're fucked here, buddy.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
You're too naive. Buddy, we have jumped into a lion's cage and are now walking around like our back turned to it with like slabs of like meat strapped to us. That's the situation we're in. We've also hit the lion with a whip and like told it to kill itself. I don't think the lion's gonna care if we tell it to kill itself, but you get what I mean. We have pissed her off. We're turning our back to her when it is very tantalizing to stab us and run. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
Look at her. She's got claws and shit, dude. Of course she will.
Talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Yeah, well, you will regret it. I'll regret it for 5 seconds before I get my memories back, and then it'll all be fine. Let's just go. Fuck it. You know, if she wants to stab us in the back, sure. It's not like it matters.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Thank you. Thank you. How kind of you, watching my back to make sure nothing bad happens to me. You're so nice.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You
It's fine.
step onto the
Don't worry about it.
stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
It's fine. You guys worry too
I'm only
much.
saying that because you want us to feel nervous. You want us to turn around and kill her.
Exactly.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
That's stupid. Why would we do?
No.
Why would we do that?
The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Exactly. Everything's fine. And now the next text box is gonna be her stabbing us. Or actually, no. The next text box is gonna be the opportunist, and then it's
You're
gonna be her
not even
stabbing
going
us.
to wait until you're through that
Oh,
door
I know.
to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
The door is gonna close.
You feel something dig into your
Never
shoulder,
mind.
sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you
That's
tumble
fine.
back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Okay, this might be bad. Just, I have a slight sense this might be bad.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
Nah, I think we can get up.
You know what?
I don't know, I think it'll be
I'll
fine.
say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
You're fucking perceptive, aren't you? Oh, yeah, but having a broken back sure does suck. Oh, gee willikers. Fucking... Thanks, fucking voice of the obvious.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Because we did it to her, jackass. Get with the
It's
times.
what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
Didn't keep us alive this time.
And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
I was trusting you. Don't paint that as arrogance, that was trust. I'm a good person. We could have gotten out of here if we just trust each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Well, that's just hurtful now. It's just
By our
mean.
very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Well, I don't see you getting out of here. Just fucked over your own chances, moron.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, "Now stab her in the back! Do it now!" And then you'd say something like, "Wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us."
Shut up, man. Shut up.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. Why didn't you tell us your plan before we agreed to go first? Because then you'd have had to lie to her. And you're a terrible liar.
I'm a very good liar. Don't you paint me as some fucking, like, fickle-lipped fool. It's the worst, like, I don't know why I put it like that, but don't paint me as someone who can't lie. I am a very good liar. You guys are terrible liars. You're the bad liars here, not me.
That's not... Okay, that's actually a good point.
I am... No, the fuck it's not. How many times have we lied to the princess and like, how many times has it worked? Right? That's all I'm saying.
It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. But it didn't work, did it?
Don't rub salt in the wound, fuckhead.
Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to me. The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh, is she also fucked?
Ho ho ho! So she's gonna be as bad as us.
Thank God.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
See, if you just trusted me, if we just let bygones be bygones, you wouldn't be fucked. You would not have your back broken at the bottom of this basement, and we would be fine. This is your fault, your problem, you're the bad guy in this situation, not me. I'm justified.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
Yep. Seems like it, buddy.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
Yeah, but I'm gonna rot down here. I'm gonna starve to death because my back is broken. I can't do anything.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
What the like, come on. You fucked yourself here and you're still not realizing you're in the wrong. That's, like, honestly, you're a bad person.
Is that really what's going to happen now?
Fucking, what else, man?
Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Wait, are we fucking, did we get out? Why are we in the...
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
Oh, well, it seems like it worked.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
And there are the hands. Okay, well, seems we did a good job somehow. Don't know how that works. But you don't get the chance to respond, and nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Shut up. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay, trust me.
Feels so bad. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
It's fine, don't worry about it. We'll see you on the other side.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you guys. Your lives have become irrelevant. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. What fucked up abomination am I now? Let's see. You are nothing at all. Aw, I want it to be like a fucked up abomination. Oh. Oh, I'm a realistic crow now. It's awesome. That's so cool. But then, right, you can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure faint and veiled in the shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
What? What the fuck? Why are you here? A crack slides down in the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Why? Why are you here? And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. What? What the fuck? So the bird is the narrator? But we're the bird. So have we been... Hold on. Hold on. I'm processing. I'm thinking. I'm formulating. Have we just been a voice in the head, in, like, the narrator's head the whole time? Is it not, like... Is that what it is? Are we a voice in his head and not the other way around? Somehow. Because we are the bird. We are the bird. Right? Like, I'm pretty, like, comfortable in saying that, given we've got, like, we look at our hands, we've got feathers and claws and shit. We're the bird. But the narrator is also the bird. So who is the bird? So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
I haven't... I've damned a lot, you're right. If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What? I'm the Long Quiet? I thought she was the Long Quiet. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I swear I've died multiple times. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
And you gave me free will, what are you fucking complaining about? What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay. So you had to kill herself so your perception of her couldn't change her, I guess.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Buddy, I know you made me and everything, but this game says it's a love story. I would never go against that. If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
Look, you can't just erase death. That's, like, not something you can do. That, like, creates problems, man. Like, if you erase death, you're not just erasing it for people. You're erasing that shit for, like, plants, animals. Like, food is gone. You can't get food because you can't kill anything. People can't die, so if they're in extreme fucking pain, they're just cooked. Right? Like, fucking... Like, think about the consequences of that. What if someone was fucking brain dead? What if someone got put in a coma? They can't die, so they're just gonna be stuck in that coma forever. No getting out of it. They're basically soft dead. That's fucking torture, man. You're horrible. You're awful. What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave, and then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
Uh-huh. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
Don't know about that one. You called this place a construct. What is it supposed to do?
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through.
Well, good fucking job you did with that.
The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Uh-huh. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Yeah, dude, fuck you. Like, I'm just saying. Like, what gives you the right to play God over reality? What gives you the right to sit here and go, yeah, I'm gonna end death? It's not how that works. You can't just erase death. Like, as I said, that causes problems. Right? Without, like, fucking plants and animals dying, the entire ecosystem is fucked. Without humans dying, people are going to suffer. Like, you like, I'm gonna make a comparison. You guys ever read Fire Punch? Fire Punch is about a guy who can't die, and because of that, he is constantly fucking burning all the time. That is what you create. Somebody's going, like, war is still going to happen. Naturally, because people want destruction. A place is going to be bombed, and they're now going to be eternally burning people. People's flesh are going, like, people are gonna have their flesh melted off their body down to bone, and they're gonna be forced to stay alive because of you. Because of your hubris. You are a fucking idiot. And I want you to know that. Get fucked, moron.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up.
Yeah, go to hell. Fuck
So
off.
like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Bye-bye. Get fucked, idiot. See ya. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I was not expecting. I thought she was the Long Quiet. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh, there's rumbling. Oh. Oh. Hey. How's it
I
going?
can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Hey.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Likewise, I guess. I'm a being made to kill you. What do I say? I have missed you too? She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Yeah, that guy was fucking stupid. He was a moron. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now, then?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Uh-huh.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I don't... Again, not having death is a bad thing. I don't want to be... like, as I said, like, I don't want some poor fucker to, like, have all of their skin burnt off and forced to stay alive. I don't want some poor, like, fucking child, like fucking come down with an illness that basically kills them, but because death doesn't exist, they can't die. They're trapped in a fucking corpse. Like, I don't want that. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna be the bearer of that. I'm not gonna be the one to, like, shepherd a world like that in. That ain't me, man. That ain't me. Fuck that. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Uh-huh. Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
What?
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What?
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever.
So there's the
Move
witch.
And you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time.
Did I do bad? What's happening?
To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Address this vessel statement directly. What am I what do I say to this? There's no difference between... I'm not saying there's no difference between growth and decay, because obviously that's not true. With time, we could have been better.
And there is always time.
Ugh. Okay, this is the... This is the fucked up creation we made. Yeah, hey.
Both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Address this vessel statement directly. To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not shed the confines of our old selves and create? I don't know, but I also kind of want to apologize, because yeah, I fucked you up. I'm so sorry. Sure, I'll say this.
Without the contrast of pain, pleasure is muted, made dull by the assurance that it will always be. A song that is only sweet is a pale horizon that never falls.
Oh dear fucking Christ.
Shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
And I would sacrifice everything to free you again.
nerve has a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Okay, so yeah, I was thinking we are seeing things from her perspective now, because that's us. I was confused for a minute there, but.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
That feeling never left me, I guess? If I'm understanding right.
Then there's no need for you to fight like we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together. Hand in loving hand.
I don't know, like... Man, my brain is not comprehending everything that's going on. I want to leave with her, right? I think that's the best option. Because, like, again, not leaving with her is dooming the world to, like, a world without death. But, I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Boundless torrent of blades catching from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
This bitch.
On it goes.
Right where it started. Her voice is very quiet.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive.
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
I don't know about that. That was kind of toxic. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
No, not if I don't believe it is.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do
My, oh! The voice is in my head, you're back! Which hero are you?
all of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
My goat! Welcome back, buddy! You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I rag on you guys so much, but you know what? Sure. Fucking bring in the whole family.
It's good to be here.
Big reunion time. Where's Voice of the
There's
Cold?
too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Sure, man. Sounds good.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Aye, aye, boss. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh. What? So, what's that? The cabin.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that. For old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Hmm. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good fucking riddance. Yeah, good riddance. Good riddance.
He really put us through hell, didn't he?
That guy was a fucking moron. That guy was stupid. What an idiot. I guess we take the blade. We might need it.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement. One final time. Here we go.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I think I do.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue
And
down the
we
stairs.
go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hey.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
I would never. We're gonna make it out of this. I just want, like, the best ending possible.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Who said anything about killing you? Sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
That's good to hear. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of here. A way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so...
Shit. How about we figure something out?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right?
We can't do this forever.
So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
We can't do that.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
I'm not gonna create an endless cycle. I'm not gonna create a loop. Not again. There has to be an ending to this. It can't continue forever.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Not at all. We're not gonna leave the, like, fucking world in limbo. Right? We're not gonna leave ourselves in limbo. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
I mean, who says the whole world ends? If you can be whatever I think you are, does that not inherently mean there is a way out of this by utilizing my own perception to make you not end the world? Hypothetically? We're gonna find ourselves back here eventually, right? It's a loop.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
No, I refuse to do this forever. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
I'm not making that choice. I'm not making that choice. How do you know things won't get worse? What if I make my way back here? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
The stop one means nothing to me. I don't care about people suffering or people dying. That's the way of the world. You can't change that. We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. but we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
I'm not making that choice. You were trying to tempt me. I'm not making that choice. I am not making a loop. Not again. No, no, no. No loop. I refuse. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
No, there's got to be a way. I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Fuck's sake. I can't. I can't. Fuck's sake. I don't want to loop, man. I don't want to kill her. Because a world without death fucking sucks, but I don't want to loop. I think it might have to be a loop. God damn it. Oh, man. Really? I wish I made better choices. If I made better choices, maybe there could have been a better ending. Okay, now let's do it. I believe in us.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back.
It's not my choice.
I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Let's get this over with. Man! Oh, God. Fucking. Oh, I'm gonna kill that narrator, man. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that narrator. What an asshole. What a fucking. He's the cause of all this. What an asshole. Fuck that guy. Hate him. But I wish I made better choices. Maybe then we wouldn't be here having to reset everything. What do I say in this situation? Not just do it, because I don't know. I'll see you soon. I love you. You know, this game told me it's a love story. I have done my best to make it a love story. We're saying I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Awesome. We're gonna forget this in 5 seconds.
You're on a path in the woods.
Is that it?
And at your-
Is that... I don't know. Is that just it? Hold on. That can't be it, right? Man. I'm not letting that be it. 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 Just straight up, not letting that be it. We're doing this shit again. Okay. I'm back here. It's not ending like this. I'm not ending in another loop, ladies and gentlemen. Not again. Not the fuck again. Let's have him narrate everything again. Let's just go through everything we've seen. I'm not taking that blade. I'm not taking the blade.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going?
It sounded just like that.
We've heard this.
And
Let's
down we
go.
go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Eh.
And there you are, hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Of course, that's what I'm here for. We've got a lot more options this time, I think. It's good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Man, I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you. I have killed you so many times. Do I feel bad for it? Not. I kind of feel bad for it. Kinda. Sure.
The first time we met, I cut your throat open.
Very true.
Sure, you also killed me, but hey, that just makes us even.
You know, when she puts it like that,
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Which princess are you? You look like you did when we first met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
Oh, so now that we're at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, like, fucking don't call me the Long Quiet.
But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that?
Sure.
And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Wow, voice of the hero, you're getting all the
that's
credit.
me. You know, I think I like that.
Hey, buddy, you know what? You've been there since day one. You my day one homie. Well, we've had our oppositions. I'm sure there's so many times where I've told you to fucking like kill yourself or something, or like gone on a long tirade about how much I hate you. But in this moment, man, in this moment, you're real as hell. The only one who stuck with me. None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Man. Well, me too. This has been a fucking experience, to say the least. Like, how do I even put into words what this has been? It's been fun. It's been really fun. Man, I'm still in love with the concept of this game. Like, this is just such a cool concept. What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
I'm still gonna try though, because I will argue for the sake of arguing.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist?
I mean, I want to say yes, but I also want to say no. You get to exist. I believe you should exist. Her? No. She's a fucking, like, beast. That thing out there is not her. Well, it is her, but it's not you. It's the Shifting Mound, not the princess. Which I guess I have a problem with. I don't know, this is all too confusing.
I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
Believe me, it does not end well.
And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Right, I don't want to be no fucking Long Quiet. Yeah, I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Yep. Well, All that's left is to just leave.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Hey, why don't we find out, right? Take her hand in yours. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that door, that cabin door, as we are, just you and me.
I want that too.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
What? No, buddy! Come on! You're coming with. Like, as I said, you're my day one homie. You're the hero. You're the namesake. Come on, man. Are you sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay.
No.
I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Dude, that's a fate worse than death. You want to fucking be stuck alone with like voice of the contrarian forever? Fuck that guy. Man. Voice of the hero, it has been real. It has been so real. It has been an absolute pleasure, man. I'll miss you, buddy. I'll miss you. Leave with the princess. Alright. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there.
Do we need to know? Does it matter if we know? I mean, maybe this will erase infinite amounts of worlds. Maybe it won't erase infinite amount of worlds. Maybe it'll erase just us. Maybe everything will become us. Right? Who gives a shit, right? I mean, in this moment, like, so long as our heart is in the right place, does anything matter in this moment? If we are gods, if that is what we're forced to be, why can't we just be selfish about it? Why do we have to be gods for the greater good when all we've ever known is us? Why act for a world that we've never seen? Why play the part for people we've never met? Right? That's the way I've been looking at things, at least. The last, like, this whole episode, right? Why, like, I mean, that's how I've been looking at this entire playthrough. Why act to preserve a world we've never seen and never will see? Why act selflessly for people who will never meet us, never know us, who we will never know and never meet? When we'll, like, in the process of being selfless, we'll be destroying the only things we know and can care about, right? Like, I'm sorry, but I can't be selfless for for something I can't even comprehend, right? So we don't need to know what it's going to be like out there, because we're doing this for us. That's what matters here.
Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen.
Mm-hmm. So let's see anything,
And
huh?
if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Man, this is sweet. I gotta finish it with the I love you. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. I have to. I
love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all...
Come on. Being sappy is what it's all about, dude. Don't be boring. Being sappy is like fucking the best thing you can be. And plus, what else is there for us to be? Right? I mean, we've been everything else. We've killed each other, hated each other. We've been, like, friends, enemies. Like, there was the I don't even know what to call the damsel. Like, we've killed each other in revenge. What else is there but to be our true selves and be sappy about it, huh? Man, that's fucking adorable. Oh, there it is. Slay the princess. Oh, man. What a fucking trip. What a trip of a game. That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. I'm a sucker, like, I'm a sucker for love stories, man. I really am a sucker for love stories. I always have been. So, man, I just love the sweet shit. That's why I always tried my best to save the princess more than slay her, because, like, this is a love story, goddammit. I'm gonna fucking make it one. I'm ensuring it's a love story. Oh, they have all the little, like, pets. That's cute. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hit the UI by hide the UI by hitting H. Man, you know what? I will take a screenshot. Well, the UI comes back anyway because control print screen. But I think I got that. I have enough video anyway. That's sweet. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, I'm not really going to do any of this on video, but I definitely want to check out this team's other game. Because it definitely seems interesting. This game is phenomenal. Let me return to the main menu. Man. Yeah, as I said, fucking phenomenal game. I think I'm going to decide here and now. I don't think I want to go back and see every different vessel. I don't think that's what this game is for. I don't think that's what my experience of this game is for. Right? I feel like playing this game in a completionist sense lessens the impact of that final choice. Right? I made that choice because I hadn't seen everything, because I don't want to see everything. Right? I want the princess and the protagonist to be as they are, and not the long quiet or the shifting mound, because that's not what this game is about, right? At least not my vision of it, not what I experienced. This game is a love story, not some completionist dream, right? And so that's what I'm going to leave it as on this channel. My vision of it, my experience of it. Right? Like, I went back and did everything within stars and oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, I get that's just the menu. That freaked me the fuck out for a second. I thought something was gonna happen. I've never actually left the menu on for this long. But within stars and time, I went out and I did everything because I don't know. That's a different story. Everything I didn't do felt like a piece I was missing of the puzzle of that game, and a piece I was missing of the soul of that experience. Right? Like, if I didn't get all this stuff with Loop at the end, I wouldn't have a complete picture of that game. But here, and now, the complete picture of this game is, in my mind, in my experience, what I just experienced. Right? And if I were to go back and I were to get every perception, I would be making the same choice over and over again. And sure, maybe I'd spice it up, maybe I'd kill the princess at the end, maybe I'd leave with the shifting mound, be a god. But I don't know, because that's not the love story I envisioned for this game. That's not like, sure, maybe that is a love story side of this game, but what I envisioned was what I got. The experience I wanted from this game is the one I got in the end, right? Every moment I was playing through this game, every time I made a choice, I always had that kind of thing in mind, as I said, of why be selfless for a world I've never seen, right? Why slay the princess and save a world that ultimately will not matter to me? That's what I prioritized, and that's what I prioritized with that ending. Sure, maybe the protagonist and the princess leaving meant everything was damned to hell, but who cares, right? I don't see that, they don't see that, so what does it matter, right? Maybe it's selfish. Maybe it's kind of an asshole thing to do, but man, I don't care. It's the ending I saw, right? And man, it's beautiful. Really, I fucking adore this game. I've said it 100 times over. This concept is really interesting, right? I really adore this concept of like piecing together different parts of yourself and her until you're too much for yourself. Because that's what I see in this, right? A lot of this may have went over my head, and maybe I'll need to think over it a bit more to really grasp the full picture of this. But in this moment right now, what I see in this game is two people forced to be more than they are, created to be more than they are, and slowly piecing together more of themselves and each other to the point where it's too much, and they need to take a step back and be them again. Because that's what it's all about. This game isn't about the long quiet or the shifting mound or the narrator or the voices or anything. It's about the protagonist and the princess. Plain and simple. Nothing more, nothing less. And so that's what the ending is for me. So I'll stop rambling now. I doubt there's even any of you still fucking listening to me at this point, but if you are, thank you. This has been an incredible game, and I'm really glad I played it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Standard YouTube spiel for me as always. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll hit the notification bell to see my next video when it drops, which, saying it now, we're getting into Start Again a prologue next time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. But my rambling is done. So, once again, thank you ladies and gentlemen so much for watching. Really mean it. And if you're still watching by this point, leave a comment. Something supportive, something stupid. I don't mind what it is, because every comment, just in general, means a lot to me. Just knowing there's people out there watching this, like, these stupid videos I make, is nice, I guess. But, that's all for me. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. I'll see you next time.